Hi, this is Unscripted with Awaken, and I'm Shizumi.
I'm Chandra.
I'm Marie. We're life coaches and feminine leadership mentors dedicated to the empowerment of women. And today we're going to talk about slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
Down. So being the mom that I am, I learned a lot from my kids. And the one thing that I learned from my kids is the slowing down. So when they were really young children, I would take them to the park, and it was a 10-minute walk to the park, and it took us 2 hours to get there because they wanted to see everything, they wanted to touch everything, and they didn't care whether they actually made it to the park or not. So it taught me what?
Like dogs.
Like dogs.
Life is
marking
just fun.
their territory. So it taught me to just stop and be with my kids and watch and discover the beauty all over again. They would look at a flower and they'd have to pick it up and they'd have to smell it. And I thought, wow, it was me looking at that flower for the first time as well, because I watched my children and how in awe they were of everything they saw. And so that really taught me to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just went there with you.
Yeah. So the journey, it wasn't even about getting to the park. It was just slowing down and just seeing stuff on the way.
It's just about enjoying that time with your kids.
Right. And not rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Today we just do a lot of rushing and we don't slow down and just see what's around us. I mean, it's driving versus walking.
Mm-hmm.
You see even if you're driving in the same street that you would walk, by walking, you see all this stuff that you miss when you're driving because you're rushing past.
Well, you're also exposed to all of the things in the environment.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the air on your face, the fresh air, and all the sounds and all the sights. And when you're in a car, you're enclosed in a box, and it just like hermetically seals you.
Right. You miss those senses.
So you're closed off. Yeah, your senses are more dulled.
Yeah.
Slowing down for me has been just giving myself permission to be in the moment, just like you said.
Right.
I think that's the biggest part of slowing down is just being in the moment. You start to appreciate what it is that you're doing. Your mind stops thinking a million thoughts about the past or the future, and you just get centered. And then you become really present, and your life becomes a million more times enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not necessarily worrying about what you got done today or how much you got done. I remember my husband would come home at the end of the day. He'd say, "What did you do?" And I said, "I went for a walk." I mean, that was the only thing that we got done that day,
Yep.
Right?
That's
so,
great.
but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. We do have put a lot of pressure on ourselves to like do everything on the checklist and have a million things on the checklist, and just we're very goal-oriented society. It's all about
Right.
Yeah. I think as a parent or even as an adult in general, you feel like you have these specific tasks or whatever it is that you have to do for the day. And the idea of slowing down almost for me makes me feel guilty sometimes. Like I'm not doing what I should be doing. But really, how good am I going to be doing what I need to be doing if I'm exhausted doing it? Like, I find myself, if I let myself get to that point where I'm just really tired and I'm trying to do something with my kids, my energy level is going to be down here, right? And I have a lot more of a tendency to get frustrated more easily when I'm like that. So I can't enjoy those small moments with my kids when they're like slowing down and smelling the flowers. I'm like, come on, we gotta go.
Right.
But if I take better care of myself and allow myself that time to slow down and not feel guilty about it, then I'm a better person for him. I'm a better mother. I'm a better wife. I'm more in the moment.
Happier, joyful.
A happier person.
I like what you said about the percentage, like where your energy is at.
Yeah.
You're giving half of yourself to something as opposed to giving 100% of yourself to something.
Yeah.
Which means that your results are going to be better, whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're trying to be really productive with your work, you're going to be giving a lot more to it and getting better results from it.
Exactly.
If you've got yourself at 100%, which means you need to give yourself the time to do a good job with it.
And the other thing that
Quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
The other thing that I've learned as far as like always feeling like we have to rush. Like I have a daughter that's in high school and my son, he's in elementary school. And so every morning I feel like is a rush against the clock. Like we've got to go, 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 go. And, you know, Austin's sitting there. It's like I've told him 25 times that we have to go, put your shoes on. And I look at him 15 minutes later.
No shoes.
No shoes. And I'm like, ah!
It's not important.
Put them in a bag.
Yeah.
And have them
Let's
put
go.
them on in the car.
But if I am better at paying attention at the time and not waiting until the last minute, I'm not that mom that's screaming,
Right.
we gotta go now. We're gonna be late.
You're a screaming mom?
Sometimes I am a screaming mom.
We all have it in us.
But I am a lot better at not being a screaming mom when I am more focused on what I need to be doing and paying attention to the time and
Being awesome.
being aware that that's what will happen if I'm not on top of them.
Yeah.
That goes by really fast.
Speaking of slowing
Yeah.
down.
I think making lists is okay. That feeling of accomplishment, having your
Yes.
goals, but maybe the timeline is drawn further out, right?
Yeah.
Not have everything, and don't beat yourself up if you didn't get it all done today, but
Yes.
still have that list for tomorrow. And eventually you'll get it done, and then you'll still feel that accomplishment, but you'll be the 100% committed in what you're doing in that moment. So
Show yourself
I like
a
the
little
list
grace.
too. I like the list.
yeah, I make lists.
Because it keeps you organized. It does keep you on track, and then you can prioritize.
Right.
What's the single most important thing that I need to do today?
Right. Exactly.
And give your full commitment to it until it's exactly how you want it,
right.
and then move on to that next
And then,
thing.
yeah, and then you don't have to keep thinking about everything too. You can just look at your list. You don't go, oh, what was I supposed to do? So you have that more organization. Then you can forget what's in your mind because it's on the paper.
Yeah, you can free up your mind.
Yep. Well, darn.
Oh, it's breathing.
Breathing.
That's a good way to
Breathing
slow
is
down.
very good.
Take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. See, now didn't that feel better?
That's nice.
All right, so if you would like to join in our conversation by making some comments, we would love to hear from you. And you can go to our website, awaken-mbs.com. Somewhere out there in the ethers. And you can also find us on Facebook. It's Awaken 3 MBS.
And if you have any suggestions on what you want to hear us talk about, let us know.
Yeah, we could feature your idea.
Yes.
But we'll just steal it and sell it, say it was ours.
No. We'll give you credit.
We'll give you credit.
Totally
Promise.
give you credit.
Well, thanks for being a small part of our day.
Thank you.